Hello, and glad you could join us once more on the 3-day edition of the weather forecast from the Nigerian Meteorological Agency. We had reports of a few deaths here and there over parts of the country over the weekend as a result of very heavy rains that fell in one or two places. Like we always say, we encourage travelers to either wait out the heavy rains or at most, if you must drive in them, drive carefully so as to preserve both your life and fellow drivers on the road. So we empathize with those who have lost loved ones in the recent rainfall events. For the outlook for the rest of Monday, not much rains is expected with what has happened over the weekend. We've had depletion in energy, and so it should be mostly to cloudy over parts of the north and the central states. To the south, not much is also expected aside isolated thunderstorms that we expect to the coastal parts of the south and the inland areas of the southeast and the southwest. And for temperatures, they're actually on the low side, and we expect maximum temperatures to still remain low for most of Monday. They're within their upper 20s, and we also advise parents to cover up their children very well so as to avoid ailments related to low temperatures. As we get into Tuesday, the second day of our forecast, we expect a spike in rainfall events as we have very good energy available. And so we expect some moderate to heavy rains over parts of the central states and the northern region. These heavy rains are expected specifically over parts of Kano, parts of Jigawa, Bauchi through Kaduna, southern Katsina, southern Zamfara, parts of Kebbi, Niger, Kwara, up to Kogi, Benue State, the Federal Capital Territory, Nasarawa. We also expect some heavy rains over Taraba, Adamawa, and the southern part of Borno State. To the southern part of the country, we also expect thunderstorms, but they are not expected to be as heavy and severe as what we expect over the central states and the northern part of the country. And for the temperature outlook for Tuesday, we expect temperatures to be within the middle to upper 30s for most of the northern part of the country. Temperatures will be within lower 30s for the central states, and we expect temperatures to peak slightly over the southern region, where we expect them to be within 30, 31, at most 32 degrees Celsius. And for the last day of our forecast, which is Wednesday, we expect thunderstorms across most parts of the country. We still have good energy on this day, and so we expect some moderate rains over parts of the southwest, the part of the country, the central states, and to the northern part, we expect the moderate rains to mostly the central north and northwestern part of the country. We don't expect this rains to be that much to the northeastern part of the country for this day. And for our temperature outlook, we expect maximum temperatures to also peak slightly on this day. Say we expect Sokoto to reach 38 degrees Celsius. Well, about the central states, it should be within the mid-30s, and to the south, between lower to mid-30s for our maximum temperatures. And that's our weather outlook for the next 3 days from this end. Thank you for watching, and see you again.